My name is Terry Shade and I'm from the Workers' Rights and Human Rights Group. And today I want to talk about Carnival. Right now, Carnival has a rich history in Trinidad and Tobago, where it has African roots as well as European traditions. Now, in the 18th and 19th century, the Europeans and them used to have something called masquerade balls, where they used to have these masks over the eyes with a little stem holding up the mask eyes over the eyes, and it was like a party, right? We used to call it masquerade balls. So the little mask was over the eyes, right? If you all go back and watch them old school shows, you all get to see that masquerade ball. Now, the slaves was not invited to the masquerade ball, and because the slaves and them was not invited to the masquerade balls, the slaves and them had started their own tradition, which was beating drums, dancing, and singing. That was called the Camberley. Now, when they was lighting the sugar canes, right, the slaves and them, when they was lighting the sugar canes, right, they used to sing and dance, and it used to be a procession. A procession is like a straight line. So while everybody in the straight line, the slaves and them, they used to be beating drums, dancing, and singing. It was called Camberley, right? Now, of course, the Europeans and them after a while banned the Camberley. Right? They banned it because they said it causes too much unrest and rebellion. Now, during the Camberley, the slaves used to also mock their slaves master during the Camberley. It's just like what Calypsonians do today. They might start to sing about political issues. They might sing about how the government not running the country properly. You know, similar to what Crow doing right now. Right, another Calypsonia. So after emancipation in 1838, the newly free slaves and them was allowed to partake in the carnival. Right, now remember the carnival was where the Europeans and them used to have the masquerade balls and used to put the little mask around the eyes. We used to have the little metal stem holding the mask and used to put it around the eyes. That was the carnival. So the newly free slaves and them now was allowed to partake in the carnival. Right now, after a while, it became widespread, and in the 20th centuries, the carnival they used to start to give out prizes for people who had the best costumes and the best bands. In 1930 and 1940, right, the Calypsonians and them now used to sing songs to talk about political issues and also to satirize the ruling class. When it talks about satirize ruling class, it's talking about making fun of them cleverly, making jokes of them cleverly. That's what it means about satirize ruling class. That's what these Calypsonians and them used to sing in their songs. If you used to watch them old school Calypsonians and them sing, you used to talk about the prime minister, the president. They might talk about Incha and Ishmael, whoever they might want to talk about. Right? They used to make fun of them cleverly. So in the 1950s and in the 1960s, steel pan, which is a percussion instrument made from oil drums. Now, a percussion instrument is them instrument what is made by striking something. So you strike something with a metal or your hand, like beating drums or playing steel pan. That's a percussion instrument, right? And these steel pans was added to the carnival repertoire. Right now, when they say carnival repertoire, it's talking about like different segments. So, carnival is not just about the mass alone. Carnival is about the kiddies. Yeah, kiddies carnival. In carnival, they have steel pan. In carnival, you had the mass playing, and you also had Juve for the carnival. Right. What was also added to the carnival repertoire now is soca and monarch. Right, not the soca monarch, the chutney soca monarch. Right, the chutney soca monarch was added, so that was added to the carnival repertoire. Just like how the steel pan was added to the carnival repertoire. In today's century, chutney soca monarch was added to the carnival repertoire. Right, and eventually now the steel pan was steel pans eventually became competing in elaborated contests, and the instrument was eventually known as Trinidadian culture. Today's Carnival in Trinidad and Tobago is a massive event that attracts tourists from around the world. The Carnival starts on the Monday and Tuesday before Ash Wednesday, that has parades, parties, and competitions. So the highlight of the Carnival is Carnival Tuesday, where the masqueraders and them would wear colorful costumes and dance throughout the streets of Port of Spain to the Queen's Park Savannah and in the songs of soca music. Well, you all heard the small little history about Carnival, you know, so I just want to give my own 2 cents on the Carnival. What Carnival is today, nothing compared to how it was back then in the days when we, the slaves and them, wanted to join ourselves in Carnival, when we was emancipated and we just wanted to be free and happy and have a good time. Now today's Carnival is about sex, money, and power. That is what it is about. You understand? Everybody fighting to reach onto the top. Look at what happened with Marshall Montano today. This year is 2023. Everybody complaining. Everybody rushed to see Marshall Montano. But look now, everybody went and complained. They said it take too long to go inside. Some people said that the audio was giving trouble. You understand? But Marshall Montano don't care. He laughing with the money. He done had that power status already. That's what Carnival is about now. It's not really about us being free as slaves and remembering what our ancestors been through during slavery. You understand? It's about money. That's what Carnival is about now. All them promoters and them studying is money. All them entertainers and them, the songs that they used to sing and all back then in Carnival was different. It was things to motivate the people and them. Now the songs that they're singing now, half of it ain't even making sense. And well, of course, they say sex sells. So everything now in Carnival is about sex. So right now I could safely say, I don't want to take no part in no Carnival. Carnival, what it was back then to now, it had nothing to do with the freedom of black people being free from slavery. It's just about sex, money, and power.